What's up, people? It's your boy Slide. In this video, I'm going to talk about the current mindset of Americans. It seems like to me, many Americans today do not care for knowledge and they don't care about current events. You see, I remember like many years ago, if you were smart, you were pretty much respected because you knew how to reason, you knew how to do things. But nowadays, it seems like being smart is more of a negative thing. Like, there are pretty much two kinds of intelligence. Like, intelligence in terms of your career and your social life. Yeah, so for example, intelligence for a career. Like, you're a doctor, you're a biochemist, you're a lawyer. Yes, that kind of intelligence, because we need smart people to do those jobs. Then when it comes to like social life, pretty much most people don't know anything. Like, many people today don't keep up with current events. People today don't keep up with certain things. And it just makes you think a little bit like, what do you do with your free time? Because a lot of people in America today spend their time on nonsense. Like, some people know that Kim Kardashian went to the White House earlier this week, but yet no one knows what's going on in their own town they live in. You know, do you not see where things don't really make sense to some degree? A lot of times, when you are around certain people, it has an indirect effect on you. Like, if you're around people who are smart or people who are ambitious, it's going to encourage you to do the same thing. But when you're around people filled with ignorance and nothing of value, you will have the same mindset. Like, for me personally, I read the news all the time. Okay? I can tell you what's going on on almost every topic. Okay? Because I read the news on different topics most of the time. Okay? But lately, my interest in listening to the news has just decreased to some degree because there's no one to talk to about these topics on. Like, for example, I just read a story. I listened to stories about local news or current events, but there's no one to talk to about these topics. Okay? And the reason why it's like that is because most people I know do not read the news. So when I bring up these topics, they can't really contribute. They just look at me or they listen, but they can't really give a conversation on it. So that's just how it is. So after that, it just makes me not want to waste my time, because the whole point of having knowledge is to conversate with other people so you can learn from it. Okay? That's how smart people stay smart, because they exchange ideas. Okay? Also, a lot of people don't really keep up with current events until something bad happens to them. They have no idea. Like, give me an example. Like, some people do not attend a city hall meetings, and those meetings are open to anyone who lives or works in that city. Okay? But most people don't go, and it's so obvious most people don't go. But yet, once they increase local taxes or once they increase certain fees, people get shocked. Like, when did this happen? But people don't know that in many cases, they have city hall meetings where people vote on certain things, but since people don't go, These things get passed. So I'm trying to understand, like, I met a lot of smart people who have given up. I met some smart people. They know what's going on in society. They know what's going on. They know the trends, but they say, you know what? Fuck it. Because they say fuck it because earlier in their past, they spent their time trying to educate people, tell them how certain things work. Nobody was listening, so they say fuck it. And I've met these people. I've talked to some of them. They're like, man, I'm not wasting my time anymore. So pretty much ignorant people are pretty much going to fill our society. And people are ignorant or they're dumb because they don't read the news. Okay? And people can say there are reasons why they don't watch the news. It's all bullshit. Because of the internet today, we have so many different news sources. You can listen to anyone you want. Okay? There's internet, there's television, there's radio. Choose the one you want. Okay? But many people don't read, and that's fine. To me, I really don't care anymore. I met many people who are immigrants. We can talk about current events because they keep up with things that are happening. They don't read everything, but they catch what they can. So they know what's going on. I can discuss with them. But the average American today, it is what it is at this point. Because I see things that boggles my mind. How smart people just say, fuck it. Not interested. They don't want to hear it no more. So that's what we live in today. We live in this society where dumb people have taken over. So, I mean, it's getting really bad out here. Because if you don't have certain people leading the society, it's going to be doomed to chaos. It's already, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. All I know is this. Being smart in America is seen as a bad thing. So a lot of smart people, they just sit in the background and watch society fall and crumble. I mean, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. But people need to understand how it works out here. Like all the information we see today is online, but people don't read the news. Like when I discuss topics about unemployment or how the job market works, I know these things because I read the news. I read articles online. I do research. Many people don't read these things, so by the time it happens to them, they have no idea how to handle it or how to, find ways to overcome it. No idea. So I don't know. I just think this society is gonna fall, and very soon it's gonna be one of those things where all the dumb people are going. I think what's gonna happen is all the dumb people are going to be removed from the cities, like the big cities. They are going to be removed through economics, because if these people don't know how to make a decent living, or they don't know how mortgages work or how credit works, they're going to find themselves in a situation where they won't be able to live in a city. It's already happening right now where people are pretty much trapped because they messed up their credit score. And it goes everywhere. When they apply for a job, it's there. When they apply for an apartment, it's there. When they want to buy a car, it's there. So bad credit is going to mess people up. But hey, it's whatever at this point. Let me know what you think. Peace.